It's like a slippery area over there.
It is a slippery area. I'm
Yeah,
the
exactly.
second person to fall. Do you think that abortion should be left up to the states?
I think that under a constitutional structure, abortion should be left up to the states.
Okay, phenomenal. And in your preferable worldview, if you were the dictator of America, would you leave it up to the states?
If I were a dictator and none of the constitutional systems applied, I'd have to think about it. The reason I'd have to think about it is because I do think that the sort of question of whether the United States could hold together under one dictatorial rule is a very serious one.
If the public thought it should be left up to the listen, okay, I'll just give you my point. You think that abortion?
Okay, why don't you do that?
Yeah, you think that abortion's murder, right?
Do I think that it's murder?
Yeah.
I do think that it is murder, although I don't think that all forms of murder are morally equivalent.
No, that's fine. So you think that abortion is murder, and you think that abortion should be left up to the state. So in other words, you think that murder should be left up to the state.
So no, what I do think is that on a moral level, what I think morally is not always equivalent to what I think is constitutionally pragmatic. There are lots of things that I wish were illegal. Many things that I wish were illegal and bad that I think are personally think are very, very bad. I also think that that's not how you govern in a republic of 340 million people.
Okay.
So what I would like to do governmentally is not the same thing as what I would like to do morally, and I wish that more of our politicians felt the same, frankly.
Okay, I mean, yeah, well, like the overwhelming point there, you think abortion's murder, you think that it should be left up to the state, you think that murder should be left up to the state, yet
Yes.
you say it's morally wrong for it to be left up to the state, and that's Trump's perspective. So would you also say that Trump's perspective on abortion is morally decrepit?